disband the previous band, the band with you made Sex and Religion?
Well, that band it was just doomed to tour because they're very, very fine musicians, and I couldn't afford to take them on tour. It would be too expensive. If you really want to know.
The 80s was a fantastic era for the guitarists and virtuosos. Yeah. How do you feel with this difficult 90s?
Well, it's still a fantastic era for the guitar, but a different style of playing. It's not for virtuosos. It's more for just slashers. You know, people who just lash at the guitar and just bang it, you know. Now, I don't think that's a bad thing, but I think that eventually there'll be a rebellion against all that stuff, and somebody's going to want to be a fine musician again.
A lot of people thought that in that moment, Alcatraz was the right band for you after feeling in nonsense place. What happened?
Well, Alcatraz we made a very good record. The people who have that Alcatraz record really like it. I'm really surprised. They're still fans, yeah. It was a great record at a great time, but it was very, very different than what was going on. I mean, you had bands like Rat, some of those other bands back then, Dog, and Alcatraz just got lost in it, because we weren't cute, you know, and all that stuff. But it was good, but you know, I'm very diverse. Not one band can ever satisfy my entire musical palette. So I'm best off on my own, just doing different projects.
How did you feel with Ozzy?
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah?
He's just so incredible. He's so funny. We sat and told stories most of the time. And he's got some good ones, let me tell you. I don't think there's anybody in rock and roll that's got stories like Ozzy. And he was just such a joy to work with. There was no pressure, no weird stuff that I've always had to deal with, you know. And we made a lot of really good music. One song went on his record. I've got a song that might go on my record. And in the future we hope to work together and maybe make a record together. I'd love that.
I remember the video of For the Love of God, and some people just miss the whole impact, the philosophical side.
You mean with Alien Love Sequence?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to beat it into the ground, you know. A person's spirituality and their relationship with their inner self or their God or whatever is very, very personal. And I found that out when I'm very confident in my spirituality. You know, I strive at it every day. And when I take something that personal and bring it out naked into the world, in the music, it gets harshly criticized. And that's painful, you know, because you say something and if people don't like you, they say things, you know, what a jerk, what is he saying, you know? And you want to run up to them and say, no, that's not what I mean, you know? But you can't. You can't. And it's such a fine line when you're talking about spirituality. So on the latest record, I decided to just, you know, not express myself artistically, spiritually, as far as the packaging and all that stuff. But I cannot get any more spiritual on my guitar than songs like Tender Surrender and Die to Live. I just can't. That reaches down into the bottom. If you want to hear what I do on the guitar, that's my statement. Everything else is variations. This is Steve Vai, and you're watching Power 30.